Hey everyone, it's Suey here. And I guess after this weekend, which is Labor Day weekend, the summer is over, I guess. It is over for the Big Book Summer Challenge that is hosted by Sue Jackson every year. When did it start? Like Memorial Day, I think, something like that. So the idea was to read a big book through the summer, or several, or as many as you wanted to. And so back in May, I did a video with my pile of possibilities, and I think maybe I accomplished one or two of them. I might have added a couple that I didn't even talk about. I thought I would give you a teeny little wrap up on the 4 big books that I read this summer. Yes, 4 of them. First of all, I was reading Good Omens when this whole challenge started, so I decided it counted since I finished it after Memorial Day, I think. Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman is the first one that I finished, and it has 491 pages. So big books, if I didn't say that already, are considered to be anything over 400. So 491 pages in that book. I don't have it to show because I already put it downstairs, which is what I also did with The Distant Hours. I don't have it with me right now. Forgot to grab those. So I read that one, I think in June. Yes, The Distant Hours. It is 562 pages. Good Omens is a popular, crazy, silly fantasy that has been on my list forever, and I finally read it for book club. So that was fun to see what all the buzz is about with that one. I watched the first episode on whatever that thing is on. Is it on Netflix? I'm not sure. I will keep going. It's little. Maybe it would be fun. I don't know, but it's not high on my priority list, I guess. And The Distant Hours was a great gothic-y mystery / romance / historical novel. It takes place in 2 time periods, but a lot of it flashes back to World War II in England and what was going on in this house with these sisters and crazy stuff that happens. And then at the end of July, I jumped into Demon Copperhead because it came up on my Kindle. Loved that one a lot, even though it was kind of hard reading. Not the reading, but the subject matter. A little bit hard to read about, but I loved it. That one got 5 stars. The other, I think Distant Hours, I gave 4 stars, and Good Omens, I gave 3 stars. Even Copperhead. A lot of people think it's a retelling of David Copperfield, but I don't know if it's actual retelling. I think it's just a nod to the themes that are in David Copperfield. I wish somebody would tell me if I'm right or wrong on that. I read David Copperfield way back in the day, but I don't remember the exact things that happened in there to see if it correlates to what's happened in Demon Copperhead. If it's a retelling, it would kind of correlate, right? I don't know. And then this is the one that I think snuck onto my list because I saw the people talking about it, and then I'm like, oh, I want to read that. So I put it on hold, and then it came available on my Kindle, and I just finished it the other day. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, who is the author of The Martian, another book I really loved. And this one I will do a full book review about here in a minute for another video. So I won't say a whole lot, except it is about a dude stuck in space trying to solve a problem that Earth has been having. And he wakes up and he doesn't remember much, but he has to figure out what's going on. And it's really awesome. And there's a ton of science, which you would think would be not so great to read about, but it's actually really awesome. I will talk more about that in the other. Oh, Demon Copperhead, I forgot to say. Man, I am jumping all over the place. Sorry about all that. Demon Copperhead had 560 pages, and Project Hail Mary has 476, just so you know where we landed on the pages. And then I started To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, which is obviously huge. I got to page 90. I'm invested. It's interesting. It was a little bit similar to Project Hail Mary. I was like, I don't know if I can read these 2 books at the same time because they did have similar feel. But now that one's over with, now I can maybe go back to this one, except other things have become available on my Kindle. So this one keeps getting pushed. But I do want to see what happens. So I don't know. Maybe we can get this done by the end of the year. Forget the end of the summer. Anyway, so those are my 4 big books that I read this summer. Good Omens, Distant Hours, Demon Copperhead, and Project Hail Mary. Really great books. I feel awesome to have read them. I feel like I could have done more, but it's kind of crazy around here sometimes, so I did it. My summer hasn't been full of anything too wonderful and exciting. The only excursion we've taken was 2 weeks to Oregon to visit the grandkids and hang out with the family there for a little bit, and that's all we've really done. But I still thought it would be fun to put together a little tiny compilation of some images from the summer, and I will leave you with that. I hope you guys have all had a great summer, and I'm ready. I'm ready to face the fall. Fall is awesome. Can't wait to jump into whatever it brings. Anyway, here's what my summer looked like. This is sort of... I want that! That ABC book. The ABC book. The ABC book. This ABC book. This ABC book right here. Go get it. The ABC.